What's up everyone, this is the Tunisian lad and welcome back to a new video. For more than a week now, we got our hands on the new update, Rockstar Guzman Flies Again, featuring a new heist, raid or contact mission, whatever you like to call it. In concept, it's very similar to the Clackenbell farm raid, with prep missions and the finale where you get paid, but I feel Rockstar managed to make some good refinements, so today, not only I'll be guiding you guys through the raid alone, but also give you my thoughts on it along the way. To start, and contrary to the chicken heist, which has no upfront cost, you will need to buy the Mackenzie airfield, which will set you back around 1.5 million, but within it you will get another hangar on top of the one you already own at LSIA or the military base, with an additional 10 airplane storage, a small office where you can set your spawn location, snacks to refill, and computer where you start the actual missions. To use the computer, you will need to sign in as CEO or MC President. You can see that you can either start the heist or request work, which are some missions for a little bit extra cash. It's locked now, but will be unlocked after the first mission, which is called Up and Running. At the start, you will be given a manchase and I recommend you use it as it's good for the terrain we will go through. We will go through the mountain route until we reach the top. Once there, beware of the cougars, a nice little environmental addition, but make sure to take them out. Now you will need to bring down the tower by destroying the supports. Here I used some sticky bombs. With that, the plane will have to fly low, where you can start shooting it. Doing so will make it drop the cargo it has, but beware again from the enemies that will start chasing you. Once you get all the cargo, you drive it to the new destination where you will sell that cargo. Finalizing the deal and leaving the area will trigger a scene where we see the new Titan 250D mowing down the place. And that concludes the first prep mission. Once back to the office, you will see that work request is now available, but we will still continue with the heist. Oscar here comes up with the plan of this whole raid is to steal that Titan, so the next missions will revolve around getting ready to do so. Next mission, we are going for the Mogul. Starting the setup mission, the game provides an airplane to use. Once you reach the discrete runway, you can go in guns blazing, or take it easy, only taking 1 or 2 guards and get inside one of the Moguls. Now, here is what I find cool, and you will see this pattern often. While the heist is doable as a solo, it is also rewarding to play it with more people. These 2 Moguls will be used in the finale to chase the Titan. If you choose to get only one, Oscar will fly it and you will man the turrets, but you can still get the second one and you can fly it alongside Oscar on your own, or maybe another friend or 2 can use it as well, making the Titan take down faster. Now, while we are returning this one, fighter jets will try to take us down with missiles. If you have a friend, he can use the turrets and take them down, but if you are on your own like me here, just spam the flare countermeasures when you hear the lock-in beep. Flying low can also help. But your goal is to reach your airfield fast so that Oscar can take them out with rockets. The mission doesn't end there. Now you will test this plane bombing capabilities against enemy bases. The Mogul has carpet bombing, meaning you can keep holding the bomb button and it will keep dropping, but make sure to start it just before as there is some delay. After you are done, return back to Mackenzie airfield, and if you are not returning for the second Mogul, you can text Oscar to wrap things up. The next setup will be some intel gathering. The game will give you quad bags, but you can call in a faster car if you want. In this mission, we will use drones to infiltrate a base from the comfort of a drone console. These drones are equipped with 3 abilities: a machine gun, a shock stun, and boost. Use them as much as you need to reach 4 servers in the base. Hacking them is straightforward. Just fly close to one and keep a line of sight. Once done, you can simply exit the drones and the console. Now we have another destination, the Sea Shipwreck. This place will be guarded, so take care of the guards. Make sure to equip the scuba gear and reach the waypoint. The cargo will always be at the same 4 locations. To better locate them, look for either a silver shining or a red light on them. I will leave this part uncut so you guys can follow it if you need to. Also, beware the sharks. Their attacks aren't fatal and easy to break free of them. After collecting the cargo, head back to the surface, fight your way through another wave of guards, and drive back to the hangar. Next on the list is stealing the Iron Mule chopper. The game will provide some dune buggies, but you can call in another car if you need to. In this mission, we need to force the enemies to bring the choppers we need, so we will get into a training site, plant 4 jammers, and make some chaos. When it is enough, you will be notified and we will wait for the choppers to reach our area. Once here, activate the jammers to bring them down, choose one, and fly it back. As you may have noticed, you can bring in up to 4 Iron Mules and the Insurgent, which not only helps in the next setup, but also provides bonus money in the payout. But if you are solo, it's best to not waste that time. Same with the Mogul, where you are done, text Oscar to confirm the end of the mission. The last setup in this heist is to get munitions for the Titan. We won't be driving this time as Oscar will be the one flying us to the destination. On his signal, parachute down and take the Iron Mule that we got last time. If you got more than one, they will spawn here as well. A nice addition is that you can hook up these explosives and drop them on the cargo ship if you need to. You will find different types of equipment. Main stuff will be the munitions and these are mandatory. You will also find better armor and weapons, as well as upgrades for the Mogul for the finale. The mandatory equipment will be inside the green container and have a green arrow on it too, so it can't be missed. After hooking it up, fly back to the city where you can offload it on a trailer parked in the Maze Bank Arena parking lot. Of course, to confirm everything, send a text to Oscar. Fasten your seatbelts now, because it's time for the finale, the Titan job. Depending on how you play it your setup missions, 1 or 2 moguls will spawn in. For me, I only got one, which will be flown by Oscar. Once close to the Titan, start shooting it. Its health bar will be shown along with your moguls. More enemies will try to hunt you, but you can take care of them as well. Another thing to be aware of is the submarine. Yes, the enemy here does have a sub and is equipped with guided missiles, but don't be afraid as you can shoot them down with the turrets. When the Titan is badly damaged, it will perform an emergency landing, keep following it, and parachute down. You are tasked to not only repair the engine with a minigame that I think resembles one of Vincent's police work, but also loading it with munitions that Oscar will drop, all of that while fighting endless waves of enemies.
1 eternity later.
When done, it's time to fly the Titan and use its weapons to destroy Ebenhard targets. Note that the 40mm cannon has a limited capacity of 5 shots and has a somewhat lengthy reload time. The cannon is also equipped on the left side, so if you are on your own, make sure to position the Titan flight trajectory before using the 40mm cannon, and it will keep the same altitude and line of vision. Your final targets are 2 mobile operations centers, each taking only 2 hits to destroy. The submarine, and it can tank 6 shots before blowing up, and lastly a train, also needing 6 to 7 hits to take it down. After we are done with the targets, we need to return the Titan back to the Mackenzie airfield. And that's it. Completing it for the first time or on normal mode will net you 500,000. After your first time, hard mode will be unlocked, and if you do all your setups and finale on hard difficulty, you will receive a base pay of 750,000 and up to 810,000 if you bring the optional equipment. And this concludes today's video. A decent payout for an hour worth of work, and it's nice to see another story mode character makes his way into online. Fingers crossed for maybe Michael in the future. If you enjoyed the guide and found it helpful, leave a like, subscribe for more of this content, and I see you guys in the next one.